Hi, my name is Allenroy Paquin. My Native American name is Inyorth Nahakwasi, which in Apache means north wind. I'm a member of the Jicarilla Apache Nation, which is located in northern New Mexico, and I'm also part Zuni, which is located in western New Mexico. My father has an entirely different culture, native culture, than the Apaches. The language is different, the songs are different, the whole culture, the whole lifestyle is completely different from the Apache and Zuni, and you have approximately 557 nations in the United States, and they're all pretty much different. They all have their own language, their own songs, their own dances. I live on the road. I'm a full-time professional powwow dancer. I dance fancy dance. I'm a world champion fancy dancer. I also dance grass, and I'm an artist. It's kept me very healthy. It's a very good lifestyle. It's alcohol and drug free, and it allows you to stay within your culture, and you get to be with the people, become a family. Both the vendors, the artists, and the powwow dancers and singers all become a family. The biggest thing that I have with powwows nowadays, especially being an arts and crafts vendor and an artist, is that more and more of the non-native people are allowed to bring merchandise to sell at the powwows, and it's okay for that to happen. But what is happening now that I see is that more and more the non-natives are coming in with more merchandise and goods than the native people have or can produce, because the non-natives will buy and resell, whereas most of the natives make their own merchandise, their own art. And because the non-natives are able to make more income, they can buy more space. So they'll get a large amount of space, and they take up all the room. So when we come, there's no room for us. And you also see it filtering into the powwow arena itself, into the circle. You see more and more non-natives dancing around in regalia, and it's not something that's discriminatory. It's just preserving and saving our culture, to be able to ask that the arts and crafts people and also the dancers and singers have proof of native blood. If they have proof that they're enrolled in a native tribe, then it'll help us to maintain our culture rather than having it taken away all over again. So that's my thoughts, and that in the future hopefully people can realize this, that we're still trying to survive, we're still struggling. When we go overseas, like to France for instance, the children are not afraid of us. They come and they take pictures with us. But here in America, the children are afraid of coming and standing and taking a picture with us, because they've been told that we're going to scalp them. And that's very far from the truth. They also think because we're alcoholics and that we're lazy. It's all from stereotypical views that people have, and it's a blanket belief with all the races. Even Native Americans have certain stereotypical views of non-natives. And so it is something that we all need to work on. I deal with a lot of questions involving the history of the American Indian versus the immigrants, the people who came here. And even to this day, I deal with a lot of racism and animosities, especially when they find out that I'm Apache, because when someone asks me what nation I am and I tell them, well, I'm Apache, they say, well, you guys are the mean ones. And I have to tell them, well, we're not mean. We were made to fight for our rights, just like anyone else would. And because we were the last holdouts in the, I guess, American Indian Wars, if you want to call them that, because the Apaches were the last holdouts, it's more fresh in people's mind. Being able to stay within my culture and make a living out of it is very blessed. I'm very blessed to be able to do that, and I thank my parents and the good Lord, the Creator, giving me all these abilities so I'm able to continue on with this lifestyle.